What if the biggest threat to the Lakers right now isn't the Suns, isn't the injuries, but something far more unpredictable? As the Lakers prepare for a critical showdown against Phoenix, uncertainty hangs heavy in the air, not just about who will play, but about what version of this team will even step onto the floor. Availability has once again become the center of the conversation in Los Angeles, and this time, the picture is anything but simple. Over the past stretch, the Lakers have been forced to survive with shorthanded rotations. Against the Clippers, that reality finally caught up to them. A frustrating 103-88 loss exposed how thin the margin has become. But after that defeat, something changed. Reinforcements may finally be on the horizon. Head coach JJ Redick confirmed that both Austin Reaves and Deandre Ayton are making progress in their recoveries. And for the first time in days, their returns are legitimately in sight. For a team desperate for stability, that alone changes everything. Deandre Ayton has missed the last 2 games with left elbow soreness. His absence hasn't just been felt, it's been glaring. Without him, interior defense weakened, second chance points disappeared, and physicality dropped off fast. Austin Reaves' situation might be even more delicate. Reaves has been sidelined for over a week with a left calf strain, and the Lakers have refused to rush him back. The organization has taken a cautious approach, prioritizing long-term health over short-term desperation. If Reaves does return against Phoenix, it would mark nearly 2 full weeks between appearances, a long pause for one of the team's most reliable creators, and his return wouldn't just add scoring, it would restore rhythm. Ball movement improves, spacing opens, decision-making stabilizes. Reaves doesn't just fill a role, he connects the entire offense. JJ Redick made it clear, patience has been intentional, but patience is becoming expensive because while some doors are opening, others remain firmly shut. Rui Hachimura, dealing with right groin soreness, remains further away. He missed the Clippers game and is expected to miss at least 1 more contest. Redick emphasized that the injury is not considered long-term, but his availability against the Suns appears unlikely, and that matters. Hachimura's size, versatility, and ability to punish mismatches have been quietly essential in recent rotations. Without him, the Lakers lose another layer of flexibility. Still, the biggest cloud hovering over this matchup has a name: Luka Dončić. The situation took a sharp turn when Dončić was ruled out after playing only 2 quarters against the Clippers. The diagnosis? A lower leg contusion, simple on paper, complicated in reality. As of now, clarity remains elusive. No firm timetable, no confirmation, just silence. And that silence is dangerous, because when multiple creators are sidelined at once, the Lakers' margin doesn't just shrink, it collapses. Without Reaves, without Luka, without Ayton, suddenly everything becomes harder. Ball handling suffers, interior presence fades, spacing tightens, and every possession feels heavier than the last. Recent games have proven that reality. Even limited reinforcements could dramatically alter how the Lakers approach the night, especially against a Suns team that thrives on pressure, pace, and exploiting hesitation. Phoenix won't wait for Los Angeles to figure things out. They never do. And with the holiday schedule looming, time isn't exactly on the Lakers' side. They've preached patience publicly, but internally, urgency is growing because this injury report, fluid, unpredictable, and constantly shifting, may define not just this game, but the direction of the days ahead. And just when you think the story stops there, another storm is brewing, one that has nothing to do with injuries, and everything to do with control. Because while injuries weaken a roster, inconsistency weakens trust. And after the loss to the Clippers, JJ Redick made it clear. His frustration goes far beyond who was available to play. The Lakers didn't just lose that game on the scoreboard. In Redick's eyes, they lost clarity, structure, and most importantly, consistency from NBA officiating. Redick can run hot when things aren't right, and this time, he didn't hide it. After the game, the Lakers head coach openly challenged the league, calling on the NBA to address what he believes is a growing problem with officiating standards and the challenge system itself. Not bias, not targeting, but something far more damaging: inconsistency. Redick explained that his frustration has been building quietly over time. According to him, when he submits official coach feedback to the league, he rarely receives any response at all. No explanations, no clarification, no accountability. For a coach trying to prepare his team night after night, that silence becomes impossible to ignore. What Redick is asking for isn't special treatment, it's clarity. He emphasized that coaches and players simply want to know what the rules are going to be, consistently. from one game to the next. Because right now, those definitions seem to change every single night, and nowhere is that more apparent than in the NBA's challenge system. Redick pointed to a specific moment against the Clippers that left him stunned. A play involving contact during a box out, followed by the ball going out of bounds. Redick attempted to challenge what appeared to be a clear foul. Instead, he was told not to waste his challenge. The explanation? Officials believed the sequence could be considered two separate plays. That answer didn't sit well with him. In Redick's view, the contact caused the loose ball. The ball going out of bounds was a direct result of the foul. One action, one sequence, one play. Yet somehow, on that night, it was defined differently, and that's the problem. Redick explained that he has seen that exact type of play challenged and overturned multiple times in the past. So why was it suddenly off limits now? His response was blunt, calling that definition insane. That frustration reflects a deeper issue across the league. The Lakers are among the teams that draw fouls at one of the highest rates in the NBA, but Redick made it clear that should never become a disadvantage. If teams can't defend without fouling, the whistle shouldn't disappear, yet too often it does. And when officiating becomes unpredictable, it affects more than just one call. It changes how players defend, how aggressively they attack, how coaches manage rotations and challenges. It changes the entire flow of the game. For a team already battling injuries and lineup instability, that unpredictability becomes magnified. Still, despite the frustration, Redick has also shown growth. He's demanded more from his players, and lately, they've responded. Against Utah, the Lakers came out flat, but instead of folding, they adjusted, locked in defensively, took control in the second half, and walked away with a win. That resilience matters. It shows this group hasn't fractured under pressure, but pressure is exactly what's building now. Injuries, uncertainty, officiating questions, a Suns matchup looming. Everything is converging at once. The Lakers' injury report may finally be pointing toward reinforcements instead of depletion. Reaves and Ayton are trending in the right direction. Hachimura and Dončić remain situations to monitor right up until tip-off. And how much help actually arrives will shape far more than just one game. It will define the tone of the days ahead, because in this stretch of the season, nothing is guaranteed. Not health, not fairness, not momentum. Only one thing is certain. The Lakers are walking into Phoenix with questions, and they'll leave with answers. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Austin Reaves and DeAndre Ayton should return against the Suns, or should the Lakers stay cautious? And how do you feel about JJ Redick calling out the NBA over officiating consistency? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're riding with the Lakers through every twist, setback, and comeback, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join the Mamba Squad, because this story is far from over.